morning. It's 3:45. Hey guys, just arrived in Phuket and it's pretty damn nice. It's very lush. The air is definitely more moist than in Chiang Mai. So far from what I've seen, there's a lot more foreigners here, a lot more people from Europe and other parts of the world. I just got my room and I found that there's no Wi-Fi, which depends how you look at it. If I want to get work done, it really helps that if there's no Wi-Fi around. If there's Wi-Fi, I don't get as much work done. It's just there's way too many distractions on the internet, and Wi-Fi is just way too tempting. So not having Wi-Fi in my room, it doesn't help me upload these YouTube videos, but I'm gonna have to find a way of doing those elsewhere, I guess. Anyways, I'm going for a walk now, trying to find the fitness place. I'm not sure where it is. I think it's up this road somewhere, so come along for the walk. Oh man, this place is so nice. Check it. 50-meter outdoor pool. I just got my membership for the month. It was 5,000 baht. So what's that? It's 150 bucks for the month. Hey guys, how's it going? Come on in. This is my new crib in Phuket. It's quite minimal, but I think you'll like it. So here is the eating area. It's pretty bare, as you can see. Just moved in. There was 2 chairs, but there's only one of me, so I stacked them. Threw my shoes down here because in Thailand you don't want shoes in the house, but if you do have shoes in the house, and you don't want them in the room. So without further ado, let's check out my room. Boom! We got a bed. And what else we got? Oh, we got empty closets. My stuff, everything I own, and my stand-up workstation. Perfect height. So that's that. I don't like to sit, and when I do sit, I definitely don't want to sit on a chair. So if I'm sitting on the computer, I'm always sitting like this. I can just open up the front window here. That's a window, it's not even a door. And fresh air. But even cooler is I have this right outside my front door. It's called the compost. Nature's compost. I just throw my peels and whatnot there. People have done it already. Enough times to grow some papaya trees, mango trees. This place is set in a rubber plantation area where they grow a lot of rubber trees. So there's just a lot of cheap land around here. A lot of it's for sale, but they just grow a lot of rubber trees, so I don't mind you throwing your banana peels or papaya peels or whatever there. But so I just arrived, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, and the only thing I had in the morning since I woke up at 3:30 was I had a coconut. I just drank the coconut water. Half of it. I drank half coconut water. Couldn't even stomach the rest, too early. So I had to get some stuff as soon as I arrived, kind of thing. And what did I get? Well, I brought some dates with me. Two bags here. These are 70 baht each. Very inexpensive, less than 250 per bag. Then I also got some coconut nectar, just up from the store, 15 baht. Orange juice from concentrate, apple juice from concentrate, and then water. It's times like these that I use my backup plan. Times like these I pull the parachute and say, hey, I'm gonna drink a bunch of pasteurized juice because I literally have nothing else. I don't know where the hell I am. I'm in a new place and I need to figure stuff out. And so I'm gonna call a taxi within the next, I'm actually gonna go walk up the street here and ask some of the neighbors if they wanna take me up to the fruit market. I'll pay them a couple 100 baht. Ask and ye shall receive. Just walked over to the neighbors and asked if I could get a lift. Told them I'd pay him 200 baht. They took it. fresh bananas here outside someone's house. And we have sun-dried bananas outside someone's house. These look so good. Might not look good on video like this, but I really like it. They look super yummy. I'm gonna grab some of these guys for sure. Yeah, so here's my fruit haul so far. It's growing, but it's not where I want it to be yet, of course. It's a good start though. I just got here like I said a few hours ago, and first thing I got was some pasteurized juice because it's always good. Instant calories. Some pasteurized coconut water, always good. Dates, always good when you have water to go with it. And then I just got back from the market where I got some raisins. Raisins are just as good as dates, sometimes even better because no risk of any pits. And then I just picked up these amazing, these are so good, you guys gotta see these. Oh, they're really hot to touch. They were just left out in the sun. It looks like crap, almost literally, but it is, the best dried food you've ever had. It's like gooey, dehydrated bananas. The lady just had them out on a tray. So I think I might do some, I'm gonna buy like a whole bunch of these next time. And then if I have too many that go ripe, I'll just put them outside in the tray and let them dehydrate like that. Then I got these papayas already pre-cut up. It seemed like a decent price, so these were each $1 per bundle. That's an amazing price. At the market, 4 of them was $1. So yeah, I got, like for example, these oranges right here, this big bag of oranges, they're pretty good oranges, not the best. 300 baht. No, sorry, $3. $3. And what I'm doing here, kicking my fruit, it's very frowned upon in Thailand. So you don't want to ever kick something. You don't want to ever ask someone like how much for this. Never use your feet. It's very frowned upon. But where I'm from, you know, I grew up playing soccer. I feel good kicking stuff like this. But anyways, $3 for this. And a little tip here too: you don't want to keep your fruit in plastic. It likes to breathe. You know, it's a living organism. You gotta remember that. Fruit is a living organism. It likes to breathe. So you gotta open it up and give it some space. Give it some space. They're all always crammed together in the supermarkets. But where in nature are oranges ever crammed together? You know, they're always spread out among the tree, along the trees. So yeah, there we go. Open them up. Open them up. There you go. Free, guys. So this is how you do it, guys. Oh, last I also get some longans because I absolutely love longans. This whole bag right here, kind of expensive. Not really though. $3. Just over $3 for this bag. That's it. That's all she wrote. All right, guys. I just polished off that bag of dried bananas. They were so good. It is absolutely, I don't even know how to put it into words, but nonsensical to eat anything but vegan. Like, I'm just fruitarian, and those bananas were just like, you could serve those at a gourmet restaurant anywhere, any kind of restaurant. Anyone would buy those bananas. Water. I don't drink too much water on a fruit diet. Why would I when I'm eating papayas, watermelon, and oranges all day? But as an athlete, especially here in Thailand, when I'm sweating my arse off, which I haven't been today, but on a regular basis I sweat quite a bit. And so I usually drink most of my water when I'm doing my long bike rides. But when I'm running, I don't drink too much water. I just hydrate up before with some fruit, and then afterwards I hydrate up again with fruit. But when you're eating dried fruit like those bananas, and it's been my experience that you can't rehydrate with orange juice or watermelons or something. Like, you need water after those bananas. I just ate 10 dried bananas, 11 or 12 actually. I had one to sample. I bought 10 and then she gave me one after, just because I was manifesting. I was just staring at them and drooling inside. So good. But when you drink them, I mean, when you eat dried fruit, dates, raisins, dried bananas, drink lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of water, even if you don't feel that thirsty. Because that stuff is, it's not optimal, that's for sure. And it's completely dried. In nature, those bananas would be full of water, full of water. Even on the days I just eat tons of bananas, like 10 or 20 bananas in a day, because I got lots of ripe ones, I'm peeing like crazy because they're so high in water. So when you're eating dried stuff, there's no water in there. So drink as much water as you can. At least, how much, what's this, 500 milliliters, at least one of these. Quickly, let's talk about excuses. First off, people don't care about your excuses. They don't want to know why you can't do something. So either do it, or if you don't do it, don't come up with an excuse, just say you didn't do it. Second thing, when you want it, you find a way. When you don't, you find an excuse. That simple. I'm sure many of you have been in love before, and you're so deeply in love with someone that you'll go through any lengths to be with them, you know? No excuses. They're on the other side of the world. You'll steal a couple $1,000s to get the plane ticket, you know? If you're in college or something, you'll drop out to be with them. Like anything, you'll leave your family to be with them. Love knows no limits. Love is the ultimate example of no excuses. Because you want it. You want it so badly that nothing's going to creep up and make you come up with an excuse. I don't have enough time is the dumbest excuse. But you find this a lot with athletics as well. Like when I'm doing my hard training sessions, when I'm running around the track, and I say, okay, Ted, we're going to go 6.5 laps, or 6.25 laps. That's 2,500 meters. That's half a 5K. That's good prep for doing 5Ks. And it's only 6.5 laps. But around the third or fourth lap, excuses start coming up. And you're like, oh, 4 is enough. We'll just do 2 sets of 4 or something. We'll do like, you justify it somehow. After the third lap, you're just like, oh, that's good. We'll stop now, then we'll do some 400 repeats after. But no, I've learned now to not give in to those excuses. You got to hold yourself to these higher ideals. And with your diet, that's so important because it's so easy to have a backup plan that you just eat every day, you know? If you want it, you find a way. If you don't, you find an excuse. So with your diet, just know what you want and then hold yourself to a high ideal. The same with athletics. I've been training now for close to 5 years now with triathlon, but this is the first year I've taken it seriously. I've set aside everything else. I'm just focusing on triathlon really and some social media. But you say, hey, I want to race pro, and then you hold yourself to that ideal. So when you're doing the hard workouts, you don't stop at 3 or 4 laps. You finish the 6.25 laps, you know? If you're doing a 10K, you don't stop at 5K and give yourself a little break. You do the full 10K run. I just did the hardest swim of my life the other day with my friend Simon, and I'd never swam that far that fast before as I swam with him, but I was drafting him. I was right behind him the whole time, and he was just pulling me along kind of thing, but I was still giving it like 100% effort, my best, and halfway through at 200 meters, 15 different excuses were coming up as I was swimming hard, you know? And I'm thinking, Ted, shut the hell up and just swim, man. Simon's not going to want your excuses. He came all the way out here to swim with you. He doesn't want to see your excuses. He doesn't want to hear your excuses. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Nemo style, baby. Just keep swimming. So if you're pushing hard in a workout and you want to give up, everybody wants to give up. Know that. When you're hurting in a race, everybody's hurting. You gotta have the mentality that if I'm hurting, they're dying. You gotta have that mentality. You gotta think, man, if my legs are burning, imagine how they feel. That's the kind of mentality you gotta have. So with raw food, just know everyone has cravings. The only people who succeed long term are the ones who don't give in to that craving because they held themselves to this high ideal. So there's tons of people now saying eating cooked food's all good, eating cooked food's all good. And I've never come from that camp because when I first went raw, there was no acceptability of eating cooked food. It was either you're raw or you're vegan. There was no raw till 4 back then. Raw till 4 is like within the past like year and a bit, I think, or less. It's fairly new. So
I don't have that mentality of all of saying, oh, I'll just eat some cooked food. For me, it's always been, Ted, you got to do raw and you got to hold yourself to that ideal. And you're going to have some cravings every now and then when you're super under calorie, doing super under carb. But just don't give in to them because you hold yourself to this high ideal. And if you do give in to them, do it gently with some pasteurized juice. Do it gently, maybe with some steamed or boiled simple stuff like broccoli or something. And just know that everybody has cravings. Everybody wants to give in. But the only people who don't are the ones who make it. So there's this idea that nobody really wants to do what it takes to succeed, but the successful people do it anyway. So nobody wants to do what's necessary to succeed, but the people who do succeed do it anyway. And when you do it anyway, it's very rewarding. So I don't want to, when I'm running those hard laps, I'm swimming those hard yards, hard miles in the pool, I don't want to keep going. Often I want to stop. But because I do keep going, I feel so good afterwards. Like so good I could almost cry. But so if I don't want to, why do I? Because I do what I have to do, knowing it's what I really want to do. But at the time, you don't want to do it. At the time, you just want to give in. But your higher self wants it. So same with raw food, guys. If you're giving in, you want the craving, just know that your higher self doesn't want to give in and eat that stuff. Your higher self wants you to be raw. And you know it. When you finish a full day raw, people post pictures on Facebook. They take a selfie of themselves saying, like, 1 week fully raw, like, look how healthy I look. People post a picture of their salad at night saying, I did the full day fully raw, because they're so proud of it. But I'm sure throughout the day they had some cravings and they wanted to give in, but they didn't give in. And when you don't give in, when you don't stop, you feel very, very good about yourself. It's a very confidence boosting thing. So do what you have to do, knowing it's what you really want to do. At times when you want to give in, you want to stop, you won't remember that it's what you want to do. That's why you'll feel like, this is not what I want to do. But you do it anyway. And when you do, you feel so good about yourself. You want to share it with the world, man.
Youngest nigga rapping, oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend, oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend, I'm a first,
So I had a really, really good swim today. The water here is very, very warm compared to Chiang Mai. It's so nice though, it's smooth, it's very smooth water. It feels really good swimming in, and I really look forward to swimming more in this pool. It's 50 meters, so amazing for long distance training, and you don't taste or smell the chlorine at all. So had a great swim, and afterwards I went to the gym for some strength work, worked on all areas.
Nice.
$7:42, time for dinner. It's a little late, a lot later than I usually eat, but I don't have a watch anymore. I had to give it back to my friend, Simon, so I haven't really been able to keep track of time very well, but probably the biggest question I get asked is,
what do you eat for dinner? Because everyone can go raw all day long. It's not hard for a lot of people to eat fruit all day long, but then come dinner time, people seem to get stuck and they need to know what to eat for dinner. So it's whatever I have, guys. Tonight I happen to have some oranges, but I'm probably not going to eat oranges for dinner. I might have one or two, probably not. I'm going to have these papayas. They look really good. I'm drawn to them. So that's why I eat them, because I'm drawn to them. I don't eat any fruit for a particular nutrient or a particular benefit. Like people say, like papaya is good for digestion, and pineapples are good for the enzymes, and apples are good for pectin. Oranges are good for vitamin C. I don't eat foods for anything other than just pure enjoyment, other than just for how they make me feel, how they taste. And as you can see, my plate here is a bag because I just moved in, guys. Come on, give me a break. Just moved in. I gotta get some cutlery tomorrow. I'll get a bowl, a couple plates, not a couple bowls, couple plates. But I won't need a spoon. I use the same spoon all the time. I just wash it after every use. This papaya looks so good. Whoa! Phuket papaya, baby. First one. Green. A little bit yellow, but super green. The flesh is so orange. Oh my god, it's so good. So right before I walked in, met my neighbors. So cool. I love people, and getting to know people. It's something I love. And neighbor here, her name is Amway. Probably pronouncing it wrong, but Amway. And then beside her is Ricardo, aka Ricky. And Ricky's a triathlete. He's also training up at Tanya Pura. And I'm not sure what Amway does. She says she's training as well. And I said, where are you training? And she said, at the airport. Whatever that means. But she seems really nice, and Ricky seems really, really cool. So maybe Ricky's gonna be watching this. Maybe I'm gonna be friends with him in a couple of days. I'm gonna tell him about YouTube, and he's gonna go on and search me and watch this video. If that's the case, hey Ricky. Yeah, so cool. I had an amazing swim, put an hour and a half in the pool doing a lot of drills, and then I hit up the gym afterwards. The thing about this diet is that food doesn't require any digestive energy, so your vitality is always quite high. So even after like an hour and a half, 2 hours in the pool, I did a lot of strength training as well outside the pool. Even afterwards, most people would be exhausted after 2 hours of activity like that, with no calories. But after I went to the gym and did maybe half hour in the gym, just worked on a bunch of different things. Don't want to push it too hard. It's day one here and I haven't gotten any sleep, so tomorrow's going to be relatively easy day as well. I'm trying to get a lot of sleep in, hopefully have a midday nap, but it's amazing. I got a little schedule printed out for me. I don't have it here, but it's kind of like Fruit Fest. Print out the paper and or it's online, and it's like Monday, 8 a.m. this is happening, 6:30 a.m. this is happening, 4 p.m. this is happening. And they're all optional things you can go join, like 4 p.m. run or 6:30 swim or 8:30 strength training session, or afternoon yoga or something. Like they got all different events going on throughout the day, so it's really cool being here now. I can get super fit with other people. Hopefully spread the message of fruit. Oh, cool. Anyways, guys, I don't want to keep talking and eating. I'd rather just eat, focus on eating. So I'm really hungry. Burned a lot of calories. And if you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments down below. Just say yes in the comments if you want more day in the life videos like this. It's been a long day. I've been up since 3:30 in the morning and it's now going on 8. I'm ready for bed. Peace.